Okay, so to put the top part of the pump on, the easiest thing to do is to create a new plane that is level with the top of the base of the pump here. But then also we want to be working in a plane that is in fact perpendicular to this face here. And so what that means is that it's going to be something like um, looking at maybe this plane here. So for example, the ZX plane is not one we want. XY plane is probably going to be pretty good. So we want to create a new plane based on the XY plane. But the thing that we want to do is to move it upwards. So it should be an offset Z in 10 millimeters. Okay, turns out offset Z doesn't work. Let's try offset Y. Yes, for whatever reason, that works. Okay, so now we're on the top surface of the base and we're centered in that. We're going to want to put a sketch in there and we're going to want to look at that plane. And we're going to start sketching by drawing a rectangle. Again, we need to put dimensions on it. There we go. And there we go. Okay, it needs to be 25 millimeters. And the height on it, kind of hard to say what would be best. I could say 5. Now the next thing that we are going to want to do is define the inlet of the pump, and to do that we're going to draw a rectangle that is going to start from, let's go to the settings here. It almost seems like the snap is not turned on, and it's not. Okay, now better. I'll actually start from here. Rectangle. Let's start from that corner and draw upwards. Then we need to put a dimension on this, which needs to be 5 millimeters. So that's actually perfect. And then this dimension, let's do this one. There we go. And it's currently 26 millimeters. Let's make it 20. Okay, let's make it 25. So then we're going to need, actually let's make that 20. And then let's put another rectangle on top of that. Starting from there. The dimensions there. Okay. Would make that over-constrained. But then this one, yeah, we'll make that 10 millimeters. and then the F5 there, we need to select that dimension and delete it before we move on. Um, we'll just leave that for right now. Next step is going to be to draw a line from here to here. Another possibility is to actually draw an ellipse where okay, what we're going to do is move that right click to set the paste handle, and we'll set it to be there. And basically, you just kind of would move this until, let's go ahead and rotate this. And rotate again. Until you had a shape that passed through both of those points. And end. Now we're going to do some trimming here. Cut that off as well. Clear that. Need to clear this. Clear this. And this. And this. So that actually looks, quite a bit like the shape that we're going for. There is a good chance that these points here don't meet up. So we do need to zoom in, and we need to do a box zoom on that. And if you do a box zoom, what you see is that, in fact, we really do need to trim this. Okay. And zoom in right here. And what we need to trim is going to be this and this. Another possibility is to try to smooth out the shape. And you can do that by selecting this edge. All right, we'll ignore that for now. Okay, so the thing we're going to do now, I was going to try to smooth those out a little bit, but we'll leave them as they are. Now what we want to do is revolve this geometry, and then we need to figure out which axis we're going to revolve it around. And we'll choose this one, and the direction of the arrow actually shouldn't matter. Generate, and there we go. Okay, your shape can be different. It doesn't have to be identical to the one that I drew. It's really entirely your choice, but this is it. This is a 3D pump. save it, and then move on to meshing.